I'm here at the Vic Juba Theater ahead of the Huron Carol Benefit Series concert with legendary Tom Jackson. I want to thank you so much for joining me here today. Sold out show tonight, always a big hit here in Lloydminster. You've been doing this for over 3 decades. So why do you keep doing it? And are you surprised that you have to still do it and raise funds for our local food banks across the country?
Well, it's easy to say you wouldn't do something that you're enjoying, but why would you stop? Mm-hmm. I mean, one of the real joys for me and the glory for everybody on the tour is that we consciously know that there's somebody at the other end of the chain that's getting helped. And there's nothing like, there just isn't. There's nothing like the feeling when you help somebody mm-hmm. else. I mean, you know it yourself, right?
Yeah.
So you can't get away from that. But why we do it is more important than the gift is in the giving part. Because we know that there are people in your community who desperately need help, and desperately this time of year. And it's not just about the body, it's about the soul, it's about the mind, it's about knowing that people care about you. And that there's, a tangible result from this gives us the kind of connection with your community that it takes to have us keep coming back. And the co-op,
yeah.
Plays a very big part in all this, and we're there very thankful for them. Not just for us, but for the people that they help in your community.
Mm-hmm. And not only have you raised, tons of funds for food banks across the country, you've also spoken about suicide prevention and, other topics. So why is it important to you to use your platform and not only go to communities, but really speak about these subjects?
Well, it's one thing to have a blessing, but it's another thing to be able to share that blessing. I've been blessed. I feel very blessed to be here. And let me give you a little secret. We're spreading joy. Mm-hmm. And my good friend Don Simpson said to me, he said, the economy of the future is made up of joy, unconditional compassion, and love. That's the economy of the future. Mm-hmm. But if we don't share that, then its value decreases. So if we share it, it multiplies. And so all the work that I've been blessed to do continues to build an economy for the future.
Mm-hmm. And has there been a moment in your career where you've been able to step back and look back at the impact you've made and said, wow, I did something?
Not yet.
Really?
I got a ways to go with that, but but it's nice to know that there's some validation in what you do. I mean, people like yourself are very instrumental in all of what we do, because if the word doesn't get out that we're here or that we're coming, then we are not nearly as effective. Mm-hmm. So we have to thank you too,
Yeah, well, I want to thank you for sharing your time with us today. We're looking forward to the show, sold out here in Lloydminster, and as you continue your tour, and I know this is the way people kick off their holidays for the season, so everyone looks forward to this. So I want to thank you so much for inspiring so many across the country with your music and your activism. So thank you.
Thank you.